Okay, so in today's mindful moment, I am in my calm corner. It's kind of a busier day. I have back-to-back stuff going on, and yet I knew in the frenzy I wanted to be like, I don't have time for mindfulness today. And yet it was that exact thing that I knew I need this. Okay, so I'm always going to make these short and sweet because I know that your life is busy too. And yet I don't want that to be an excuse not to practice our mindfulness moments. So today we're going to incorporate, so we've talked about proprioception, how sometimes hand over hand, so it's sometimes the tactile, like the sense of touch, that can be helpful, but also when we add in something resistive, like I can feel my body push against something else, that's using our proprioceptive sense or proprioception. It's our body's ability to know where our joints are in space. And when we add in proprioception, it's really calming and grounding to the nervous system. So on a day like today, where I'll admit, like I too am kind of go, 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 and it would be hard for me right now to just go from fast, fast, fast to just totally slow, just breathe. So by that, today, we're going to incorporate some proprioception, which is going to help keep me in the moment. It's going to help me, practice this mindfulness moment with you. And you're going to just see some different ways you can add in this proprioception. So one way we're going to do that is that if you are near a wall, so I'm just going to use this, we're going to do like a wall push-up. Just so that you can see, this would be a tool to use my body pushing or resisting against something else. So I'm getting that proprioception, and it's going to help keep me grounded in this moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 3 wall push-ups, and we're going to pair our breath. So as I get close to the wall, I'm going to inhale. As I push away from the wall, I'm going to exhale. Where my focus, where my anchor is, can either be on the sound of my breath or just on the feeling of my body pushing against this wall. Either way, it's going to help me get out of my head. So let's do it together. If you have a wall, you can do it with me. Otherwise, you can also just do a regular push-up, a chair push-up, or just do the breathing aspect. All right. So that's one way that you can practice being mindful in the moment. We added in some proprioception, and also we kind of slowed that breathing down a little bit. Let's switch to another one. Let's do some pushing prayer pose. You can do this sitting, standing, lying down, but I want you to push your hands together as they come up, and then you're going to relax and exhale as they come down. Try to focus and anchor in on your breath, on the feeling of the pushing, and if or when your mind wanders, you're just going to gently and kindly bring it back to the feeling. We'll do 3. Inhale up. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, release. A mantra that I'm kind of trying to also run through my head. A mantra is something that if you're really noticing and struggling with your mind wandering, even as you're doing this, a mantra is just a short phrase that gives your mind something else to focus on other than the running thoughts. So for example, during this, I'm trying to kind of repeat this phrase of like, I am here. I am here. I am here. I'm kind of just running that mantra through my head because it's just a reminder that even though my mind can go 27 different ways on the things that I need to do, where I need to go next, and what the rest of this week looks like, I'm trying to be very present and remind myself in this moment, I am just right here. And that's grounding in addition to some of the other tools we're using. So if you want to try using a mantra, feel free to check that out too. All right, for this last one, we're going to practice just giving self a hug as we breathe. Now you can find if you like, left hand over right or right hand over left, maybe what feels the most comfortable. I will say this feels the most comfortable for me. What I want you to do is I want you to imagine giving yourself a hug, inhaling, exhale, let go. We'll do that 2 more times. Self hug, squeeze, let go. 1 more time. Hug, let go. Remind yourself all we have is right here, right now, this moment. And this moment can anchor us. It can be what calms and grounds your nervous system to help you be more effective the rest of your day. So I hope you enjoyed this mindful moment. Feel free to either rewatch it if you want to try each of those again, or maybe you found that you preferred one of those, the wall push-up, the hug, or the pushing prayer pose, and maybe just take a few more breaths using that tool or use it again later today. Have an awesome day.